Okay, next. So next thing that we will be doing is to use a Bootstrap template. So let's open this in our browser or just visit startbootstrap.com. Then let's download a free Bootstrap template. Okay, this one, then free download. Okay, it's taking too long. I'm gonna pause. Okay, so once we have finished downloading, let's open that. It's not showing. Okay, here's now the template, downloaded template. Let's paste this in htdocs. Then extract. Okay, we now have the svadmin2. Okay, next is go to itech222/public folder and create an assets folder for all the resources or assets of the template. So open itech222 public, then create an assets folder. Then let's go back to the Bootstrap template, svadmin2, and copy these assets. So copy, go back to itech222, public assets, then paste. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. So from the template, copy all assets, the JavaScript, CSS, images, vendor, and paste those inside the itech222 public assets folder. So that's what we did. Now have the assets file. Next, we now use the template in the header and the footer. So we will open the index.html, go back to the template and look for index.html. So let's open this in Visual Studio Code. Then copy the whole file. So let's copy this and let's paste this first in our header. Okay, next. A little while ago, we have changed the base URL, which is localhost and itech222. So we will now use the base URL to let's now implement the base URL in the source file. So since our source files or our asset files are stored inside itech222, then the public folder, and then the assets. So we know that our base URL is the root directory or itech222. Then we have to add two folders, public and assets. So here we will replace all sources. So let's look for all JavaScripts. Note that I have included the code because if I just use JS, the file name extension will also be replaced. So, okay, code, then JS. Let's replace this with code, then print the base URL. And inside the base URL, the public folder, then assets. Okay, then replace. Next are the vendors. The vendor folder. You also know that the vendor folder is also inside the assets folder. Oh, I forgot something. Okay, let's do this again. And JS. I forgot to replace JS. Okay, then vendor. Let's change this to vendor. Then lastly is the CSS file. This is the CSS file. CSS. Okay, save that. Go back to the controller and let's comment first the footer. So open. So here it is now. We can now see the template, the Bootstrap template, but there are still reference errors. We can also see those in the console. As you can see, these files cannot be loaded. What are those files? I think those are images. So let's open again the header.php and look for images. Image. Okay, this is image. So let's replace again. Okay, Then refresh. Now it is now showing the images. Now let's separate the whole template into two fragments. So the header and the footer. So let me look for the content. This is the container. So we need the container. From the container, okay, let's copy from the close tag of the container, because the content will also be saved on a different view. So let's copy this one here, save that in the footer. So save. I'm gonna copy the copyright. Okay. I deleted something. Oh, the div. Okay, okay, there's also a copyright. Let's just replace the year. Okay, then call the footer. Save. Okay, next. So here it also shows to replace all the sources. Okay, next. We have already separated. Okay. Oh, let's remove the content. So it's in header. These are the contents. Let's remove this. Okay, then open the browser. There. Doesn't have a content now. Next.